shave your head.
I think we have to lay down the law with Mariana. This is it. She is completely obsessed with her hair, and she's absolutely ruining it.
There's a social worker at the door.
Well, I'm afraid it's come to our attention that your license to foster has expired.
What?
Expired? We weren't notified of anything.
We had been told that you were formalizing Callie and Jude's adoptions, and then this afternoon we received notification that Callie's adoption has been denied. Without a formalized adoption and without a current license to foster, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to take Callie from the home.
Are you freaking kidding me?
I promise you, tomorrow we will get an emergency extension from the judge, and you will be back in your bed tomorrow night.
Jude, what are you,
He's gonna come with her.
what are you doing?
I'm going with
You
Callie.
can't.
Oh, you're no longer a ward of the state, so you can't go.
It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be back before you know it. Plenty of time for your big speech at school tomorrow night. Okay? Okay.
There's no family thing on Saturday. I'm going to play paintball with the guys.
Thank you for coming clean.
What guys?
From the wrestling team.
Okay.
Oh.
Are you upset?
That's why I didn't tell her, because she
No.
wants to be one of the guys with the
Wish that you
team, and
didn't
they're not
lie to me
inviting
about
her.
Ever since you and I started dating, well, I went from being one of the guys to Jesus' girlfriend.
You're not just my
Right.
girlfriend.
It's just, I don't know, everything's kind of changed. I know it's stupid, but I feel like I lost all my friends.
I think he's scared to try to play because
Did he tell you
he won't be able to.
that Danny's moving in with him?
Danny's moving in.
But then I guess he went out and got a little drunk. Pretty loaded,
Is he
actually.
gonna tell his mom?
I didn't know what to do, so I told Danny, and she went out and found him. He'd been in like a bar fight or something. And Danny went out, found him, cleaned him up, and he's, I guess, been sober ever since. And so, now he feels like he can't stay clean without her. He had, like, blood on his hands, I guess. But
I think she's starting
not
to
really the
put
point.
two and two together.
Well, since you're, a flight risk, and they haven't got an ankle bracelet on you yet, I'm gonna have to secure things. Never had anyone go AWOL on me, and I'm not gonna start now. I'm a light sleeper. If you need anything during the night, just bang on the wall, and I'll come unlock the door. All right, then? Sleep well.
It's like being in jail.
So, Vico took the plea. 2 years probation, and his parents are sending him to military school.
2 years? Are you serious? 2 years probation? He almost killed my son.
I know, I'm sorry, but he has no record and a powerhouse attorney. At least he'll be out of your life.
Well, at least something happened to him, but that sucks.
Excuse me.
It's not your job to take care of me. If I'm unhappy, that's on me. It's my job to fix it, not yours. I'm gonna talk to the guys. Tell them that they're being jerks. And you are gonna be there because you are not quitting the team.
Sorry. You were way better than her. You totally were. And she only made the team because she's Latin. They have to have diversity. They have, like, quotas or something.
Was she trying to fit in with them because they think she got on the team because she was Latina?
He left? I've been sitting here all day. Are you kidding me?
I appreciate this
Sir,
is difficult.
you cannot honestly tell me that you have to get home when you're letting Callie be ripped out of ours. Do you not understand what is happening to this girl? Sir.
You need to think very carefully about what you say next. You're on thin ice, my dear.
Hi, Helen. Sorry to bother you so late.
No bothers. What are you doing here?
I'm here to get my daughter. Where is she?
Did she leave? Okay, good. She was still there. I was afraid that she like jumped the window or something.
Say those words.
So she must have said the right thing to the judge.
Sorry, I didn't get to see you read your essay. I would like to hear it. My first day at Anchor Beach, I got lost. I've been to 5 different schools in 7 different grades. And as soon as I went my way around, I would be moved to a different one. Until I came to Anchor Beach. This is where I found my forever family. I think it's really cool that the symbol of our school is the anchor, because Before I came here, I was always lost. Once you have found your way into a harbor and dropped your anchor, you're safe. So Anchor Beach is my safe harbor. Being part of a family, whether it's a real one or one like we have here at school, means you can be totally yourself. That's what family expects. I never thought it would happen, but I'm not lost anymore.
I don't want to feel like I can just get yanked out of the house whenever something happens. I think I need an anchor. I think we should look for Robert Quinn.
She's good for me. What's up? What's going on?
Tell him. Please tell him.
I can't feel some of my fingers. They're still numb. And I don't think I'm gonna be able to play anymore.
Have you tried?
No, but what if I can't? I mean, piano, like the thing that made me me. I mean, what am I gonna do if I can't do it? Who am I gonna be?
We won't know until we try, right?
I've played this a million times, and it's not supposed to sound like that.
You're just out of practice.
No, I can't. I can't feel the keys. I can't feel them anymore. I can't play.
Maybe it'll come back, you know the feeling?
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, we found Robert Quinn, and he's been served with abandonment papers.
Okay, that's great. That's great. Thank you so
That's
much.
fast. I thought
will
that would
tell
take
Callie
longer
tonight
for
then.
them to find him.
Okay, great. I'll talk to you later.
You bet. Thank you again.
At least a few episodes.
Average height, broad shoulders, dark, maybe Mexican or Italian.
Is this the guy?
Yeah, this is the guy.
Hmm.
It's him.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Thank you, Mr. Watson.
Okay, so that's 1 vanilla milkshake and 1 root beer. It's gonna be.
Is this gonna be her dad? Hey, he's for Dawson's Creek. Kerr Smith or something, right?
Thanks, Dad. Yeah.
That's totally her dad. Okay, guys, so that was the end of episode 1 of season 2 of The Fosters. I have to make this quick because I have to leave in like 5 minutes, if not sooner. First off, I really liked this episode. I thought it was really good. We got flashes of what happened to Brandon after he was beaten up. So the guy who did it, Fico, he basically got a slap on the wrist. He got 2 years probation and he has to go to military school. I just think that's a bunch of bull that he didn't get any jail time. But I mean, at least he didn't, at least not like, at least he, like something happened. I can't talk. Sorry. At least something happened and he didn't get no punishment at all, I guess. Also, we found out that apparently Danny and Mike are back together and she's actually moving in. Mike feels like she saved his life. So I guess he feels indebted to her, even though he says he loves her. I don't believe that. Also, Danny manipulated Brandon into keeping his mouth shut about them sleeping together. She was like, if you tell your dad, you know, he's going to start drinking again. And, you know, I don't want that to happen, blah, blah. I'm like, it's all manipulation. I hope it comes out eventually. I don't know when. I thought Brandon might tell him at the end, but he chickened out and just started telling his dad about his fears about his hand. His dad convinced him to try to play. He didn't play well, and so he had a breakdown and he cried. Also, we had Lena and Steph and Callie and Jude. They were in court. I think Jude was there. I believe he was. They were trying to pass off Donald as her dad because he took care of her basically all her life. Well, at least up until she was 10. So they were trying to like make that good enough. Like he, in essence, was her father, you know, just because somebody else donated the sperm, you know, to make Callie. I know he didn't really donate, but it's sort of what it is. Doesn't mean that Donald wasn't like her dad. Like he was her dad. But the judge is like, because the other guy's name's on the birth certificate and he didn't sign it, there was a chance he didn't even know. So they had to just make sure that he knows that he has another kid out there and everything. Callie didn't want to look for him. She's like, it's only a couple years and then I guess she could get adopted. I don't know if once you turn 18, you can be adopted. But that's what it sounded like to me. But after being ripped out of the home and everything, she didn't want to feel like that could just happen at the drop of a hat anymore. So she's like, you know, let's find him. And they found him awful quick. I thought it would take like at least a couple episodes before they found him, but they already found him. And they sent him abandonment papers, I guess. And she was telling Daphne all this at their job. And then this guy showed up and I was like, it's going to be her dad. And it was. It didn't like come out and say it, but you know it is. It's obvious. The actor, I know him. I've seen him in lots of things. I remember him mostly from Dawson's Creek, though. But yeah, I think his name's Kerr Smith, I believe. I actually watched him in a movie the other day, The Forsaken, I think. But anyway, it's not important. But yeah, he's gotten old, which tends to happen. But yeah, so he has a daughter. She looks to be about Callie's age, maybe a little younger. So I don't know. Maybe he didn't abandon her. Maybe the story her mom told Donald when they met is a lie. Maybe she left him. I don't know. But yeah, so I mean, because why would he abandon one child and then go and have another one like soon after? Because like I said, she seems to be about his age, and she also looked familiar too. I'm trying to think of where I've seen her before, but she looked really familiar. But yeah, anyway, that's gonna drive me nuts. I'll have to look that up later. Because I know I've seen her. I can see it in my head, but I cannot think of the movie that I saw her from. But anyway, yeah, so I really enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys enjoy my reaction. If you did, please give this video a like. If you have any suggestions on anything you'd like me to react to, please leave those down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.